Let's quickly look at this USDCAD. Right here I'm on the weekly time frame, and here on the weekly time frame I can already see that the market gave us that double top right there, right? So I'm just gonna mark that area as my area of value because of those two turning points, right? And I'm also gonna mark my lowest level of the market, which is that triple bottom right there, and I'm just gonna mark that area as my area of value on the lower level of the market, right? So now that I've marked these areas, I can already see how the market has been moving, right? The market has been moving in a sideway. We call this a ranging market, right? The market is just ranging when we look onto this weekly time frame, because the market moved from demand to give us the supply level. From supply level, the market came back down to create that demand level. From demand we moved back to supply level. From supply level we moved back to demand. And now, if we are being honest, there is no doubt that the market is moving back to give us that supply area right there, right? And this move is also being confirmed by this structure that we have right here. We have 1 2 3 formation right there, which is our first touch right there. We have our first touch there. We already have our first touch, second touch. Now we expect the third touch from that level to break until the market moves to the upside, right? We also have that 1 2 3 formation when we look onto the lower level of this same structure. 1 2 3 formation right there. So this structure right here is representing a continuation pattern to the upside, right? With that being said, let's quickly look at how the market is gonna get to that area. Let's quickly look at how the market is gonna move from this area to that area right there, right? So we can already see that we're on the weekly time frame. The market is just ranging, right? So this is a ranging right here, right? We have a ranging structure when we look onto the weekly time frame, right? So if I can just squeeze the market right now, if I can just squeeze the market just to look closely on the bigger picture of the market, I can already see that, okay, the market is ranging for a reason, right? And that reason is that the market is trying to give us a structure. We have the first touch right there, and then our second touch right there, right? And then we also have our first touch right there, and then our second touch right there, right? So if we're being honest, the market is presenting us with this continuation pattern for a reason, right? And that reason is that the market should be pushing to the upside and then break above this level just to come to these levels to give us a third touch of that trend line, right? Because we already have our first touch right here, and then we have our second touch right here, and then we expect our third touch somewhere around this area right here. Why am I saying we expect our third touch right around these areas? Is because when I look onto the left side of the market, we also have this area of value right here. If I can just mark that level, there must be a reason why the market should break above these levels, come for this level right here. Because when we look onto the left side of the market, we have this area of value right here, and this area of value is also being supported by this structure right here, which is an ascending structure, which is the 1 2 3 formation, right? We already have the first touch of the lower trend line and then the second touch of the lower trend line. Now from the second touch of this lower trend line, we are moving up for that third touch before we come back down, right? So this ranging market for me, it's over, because we are being presented with a structure which is a pattern within a pattern, which is on the current market movement right here. So when we look onto this USDCAD, I expect to take buys. I won't be looking for selling opportunities. I will be looking for buying opportunities when I look onto this USDCAD. So if I can just move to the lower time frame, which in this case it's going to be the 4 hours time frame, we are gonna look at this inside pattern right here that the market has presented us with, right? So this continuation pattern, how we're gonna enter this market is that we can already see how the market has moved from this level areas to push the upside. The market broke above these areas right here. The market broke above these areas right here, and the market has already retested that area right there, right? And now what I expect from this market is that I'm gonna wait for the market to maybe push to the upside and then present me with a little bit of a continuation pattern when I look onto the lowest time frames, to take this market and then push with it to the upside, right? So that is what I'm expecting from this market. I'm expecting a continuation pattern when I go further onto the lower time frame, maybe on the 1 hour time frame. I expect the continuation pattern. I expect this USDCAD to present me with a continuation pattern to move with it to the upside.